Welcome back to Griffin, Indiana on Farming Simulator 22 for episode 34 with me, MrSealyp. It's just gone 9 o'clock, it's November 3. You saw I was doing some grass cutting. I said I was going to do that off camera. Did all the grass cutting up at Hilltop Farm. I cut everything and ended up with, I want to say, about 460,000 litres of grass. When I say cut everything, I did. We're down to 430 now. So we've got some grass and straw in our fermenter, so that's still chugging away. 540,000 litres of silage. I have sold a little bit of solid fertilizers a day, and the price for wood pallets has gone up to 1,500 for 1,000. So we've sold a bit, and I've got a bit of money. Our corn oil and our soybean oil factory has been chugging away. Soybean oil has run out, or the soybean has run out, but corn hasn't. I'm going to sell the corn oil, take the soybean oil up to our refinery, and that's going to go into there for making diesel. But as you can see, we're up to 615,000, and I'm going to treat myself to something new. Well, a couple of new things actually. I'm going to get a new trailer like this, but a low loader with ramps, so we can, so I can use it for that. And I'm going to treat myself to a new, larger tractor with a bit of oomph. Now we're going to use quite a bit of money here, but I think I'm at a point where I can make it back. Plus, we're going to get up and do some logging. I've done logging before, I've done wood chipping before. I need wood chips to go to the refinery and to come to the carpentry, but we're going to use something different that I haven't used before. So I thought we'd give that a go, and I'm going to need the lorry as well. So what we're going to do is see if they can deliver. Let's go to that first. I'm going to grab the trailer. I'm going to buy probably just that one, the Flegel. I was thinking of getting that one there on the end, TP 10 metre, but I don't know if it's going to be long enough for what I need. It's a lot cheaper, but I think we'll go for that one. Mind you, got these ones here, they're only 8 grand, aren't they? The 20-foot gooseneck. All these decisions, I've used those a bit, haven't I? I'm going to go for one of those. Yeah, we'll do that. Side guards on or off. Should we go wide? We'll go wide. It wouldn't hurt. Rim colour license plate, no. 29,500. Let's buy that. We're going to lease under forestry equipment for doing our wood chipping. The Gens wood crusher. So we'll get that up there. We'll cut some trees down. We'll get them in, do some wood crushing, then bring the wood chips wherever we need to take them. Like I say, I haven't really used anything like that before. I mean, I've used things like that, but not this one. I'm not going to use the crane, I don't think. So we'll lease that. And now I'm going to buy myself a tractor. And I'm going to go with, it's kind of baked bean-esque. I had a look at some options. Now, here are the options I was looking at. Now, you may disagree with me. I want something with a front 3-point link. And after this came out the other day, I was going to get that, the John Deere 9X30T. Because standard, it was 425 horsepower for 175 grand. With a few tweaks and stuff, it took it up to about 180, 190,000 for 425 horsepower, which is fantastic. And I love it. I think it looks absolutely brilliant. But there's no front 3-point link. And I kind of, I had a bit of a fiddle around testing and I couldn't fit one of the crated 3-point links on it, so that kind of went out the window. Under medium tractors, there's the one I used on Western Wilds, that one that you can go up to an Unreal, the 4755 190 horsepower or the 890 horsepower version, 93 miles an hour, and I was going to change that around, but I used it on the Western Wilds. Nice and cheap though, that would have come in at about 130, 140 grand for 890 horsepower. So if you're looking for some high horsepower, nice and cheap, that might be the one to look for. Then there was also under large tractors, I installed, where is it? JCB Fast Track Pack, which I really like, and there's a load of options on that as well, but that's only 348 horsepower. And my two other tractors that I got from Mr. Webb were, well, I got 300 and 375 horsepower, so I'm already kind of up there with that anyway. So then I thought, what about, we've done a bait beam, we've done the Fendt, I think I might go with the Challenger. Going to go with the 1050. Like I say, it's going to be pricey, but you know what? I'm going to do it. Now, again, we've got an option here of, not on that one, on the Lizards, we can go with LSWs, but they're a bit massive. I mean, I love them. I think they look absolutely fantastic, and I would have them in a heartbeat. But I think driving around a lot of the roads and stuff might be a little bit tricky. So I'm going to go with Michelin, and we're going to go with, I think, the 22-inch spacing. So we got twins, or doubles, shall I say, whichever you want to refer to it, but they're slightly narrower than if I go for that option. Are they, though? Oh, yeah, a little bit. Beacons, both. Fenders, no. Numbers, 1. Steering handle. This was interesting. Steering handle, right? So this puts a steering knob on the steering wheel. 4,190 for a steering knob. Are you mad? No. You can get a cooler in there as well for another 4,190. No. Quick hitch, yes, we need that. License plate, no. So 374,000. I've got a new tractor. A new tractor, and it's big. Oh, isn't it lovely? So I'm going to come back from the lorry in a bit. We're going to drive round to the corn oil, well, the oil factory. 39 mile an hour, 517 horsepower. Front 3-point link as well. So cool. Oh, I like that. I don't know, the sun's not really going to come up in the sky much more today. Maybe it will get a little bit brighter. It's saying cloudy at the moment. If the sun comes out, maybe it will. I haven't checked for snow forecast or anything like that. My field 10, next to field 11, is now, that's all planted, it's been rolled, it's all good to go. So as you can see, what we have got, can we put those ramps down? We've got straps, so that's good. Yeah, we have got soybean oil, and we've got a corn oil. The corn oil I'm going to leave for the time being. Soybean oil we're going to load up, we're going to take that up. I'm probably going to take this up with me because I'm going to need that for loading logs into the wood chipper. I did bring over the little JCB, the little New Holland from the straw products factory. But that will only do one pallet at a time. If you're doing multiples, it just hasn't got the weight over the back for doing that. So that's why I thought I'd swap over to this one here, the Case W20. So if I'm lucky, I can load this up. Actually, this is a lot longer than I thought it was going to be. Actually, what I need to double check, is there a strap here? There is. See if I can get them in the front there, and I've got plenty of room for me. not straight at all. That'll do. Now, is the strap going to go down the middle of them? I think I might be better off swinging them around the other way. Which I now can't do, I've just realised, because it will try and pick the trailer up. That's the only downside to this big bag handler. When you get over a trailer, it blends in with the straps on the trailer and it doesn't like it one bit. What I can do now is, probably straighten up a little bit better. So we'll get up there and we'll get that done. You'll see all the mowing that's been done. Should get up the ramps, no problem. Oh, got a bit of a wobble on. It's not pretty, it really isn't, but that we'll have to do. Put the strap over all that? Yes, let's strap the whole lot down. Put that there as well, let's strap that on. And we should be good to go. Oh, bit of a shove on that. That's better. Oh, glorious. Okie dokie then, we're coming up on our left. You should be able to see the grass has been cut as we go past. It's looking a little, not bare, but I did all around up here as well, so we did okay. It's been a weird couple of days. Had to take Farm Dog this morning to have his groom. He has his grooming done. He gets a little bit shaggy, so he has to have a bit of a groom done. And then yesterday, I had to have my booster for my, you know, the old pandemic shots. Blimey, do I feel ropey? Loads of people have said, oh, you know, I'd never had any problem when I had mine, and you know, it wasn't an issue. And when I had my first ones, my arm ached really badly, but didn't feel ill. I think my second booster or third booster, I felt really rough, and my arm hurt. And I've got this situation where my arm and then up my neck, around the back of my neck, is agony. Just lifting it really hurts. But I woke up this morning, oh man. I know that there's not supposed to be, well, there's supposed to be an active ingredient in it, but just, yeah, not feeling too great. It's no difference really. But it's not enough to stop me doing this. Now hopefully this should take it. There we go. There goes our soybean oil in. Put the other bit in as well. And this is a 1000 to 1500 recipe. So we should gain a fair bit. Where's me? There we go. If we go down to here, diesel soybean oil. The recipe is 1000 to 1500. Turn that on. Look, we haven't got a massive amount, but how much got there? Yeah, I mean, even if it gives us another 6, 7, 8,000 litres, something like that. So we've got all that on there. Now this is going to be trickier. I might have to knock that off and then pick it up. Like I said, that's the only downside. That works brilliantly, but pallet forks work way better when you're taking stuff off of a trailer. If you're taking a trailer directly to a sell point, it's absolutely fine. I haven't actually, to be fair, I've said this before, the CSZ pack set on the big bag handler was always my go-to. Then this came out with FS22, which I just grabbed. Can I lift it? I think I've got the trailer. Yeah. So it catches onto the trailer, unfortunately. So I used this. Then the CSZ pack came out recently, and that's got the big bag handle on it again. So what I might do, there we go. It's not elegant, and I'll probably just puncture all those bottles, but they're going to be going to the refinery anyway. So I think what I'm going to do is give the old... I mean, I think the CSZ pack ones did the same thing. They grab older trailers, because the lock-in scripts now, it doesn't necessarily work as well as one would hope. How many have we got there? It's a bit slapdash, to say the least. So I'm going to take them because they're at an angle. They're not upright, are they? There we go. Should go, and then that one just needs, if I grab it like that, come backwards. Nope. Would have worked if I'd gone the other way. Watch man tip over pallets. It's gripping stuff, isn't it? Gripping television. There we go. Piece of cake. So now we're looking there. Soybean oil 4,733, and it's chugging away. So yeah, we'll have a load more diesel. At some point I'll probably sell some diesel. That's why I'm doing it. The reason I'm selling the soybean oil, not the corn oil, is the soybean oil is only worth about half what the corn oil is. So the corn oil will be sold, but the diesel oil, the soybean oil is more of a bonus. What we do now is take this over to our logging area. Put some of bacons off because there's no one about. Now our stretch of forestry is pretty much directly in front of us, which also meant, because I bought that plot of land, oh, the other thing I was going to say, the forklift truck's got a rear trailer hitch on it, and it hooks up to our feed mixer, so I don't even have to bring a tractor up. I can whiz over in the forklift from here. The forklift goes at 26 miles an hour. That's by, was it Pascal Counts, I think that one? It's brilliant, I love it. So what we'll do is we'll log here first, or I'm thinking we'll take the wood chipper down to the bottom of the hill, only because this, yeah, it's a bit of a slope here, isn't it? Drop the ramps right down to the ground. Yep. Beacons off. I'm still strapped down. So, handbrake on, what have I done? What we can start doing now, these aren't pine trees or fir trees, these are the same sorts I had before, where I can cut them. There might be the odd one or two here and there, I'm trying to think, and maybe there aren't. So these aren't going to be perfect for cutting down, but we can still sling them through the wood chipper. I've got the long, as you can see, the long chainsaw, long reach. So this is going to take me a little bit. So what I'll probably do is take all the big chunky stumps off first. I'll get those done on camera, then off camera I can delimb and do all the rest of it. So if I do all these bigger bits here, like that, we can get all those out of the way. I can't see the stump really. That's a bit annoying. Where do we lose it? Out there? Yeah, so yeah, we'll get the wood chipper up, we'll give that a go, because when it came out, I think it was on FS19 we had it, and I think that came out one of the times I was away. Talking of being away, if I mentioned, I can't remember if I've mentioned it or not, myself and MrSealyp booked to go away to Lake District at the end of November. That was before we knew, I mean this was ages ago we booked it, before we knew the release date of the Platinum pack. So we're going on the 19th, which is next Saturday, coming Saturday after, and the Platinum expansion released on the 15th. So I've got from the 15th to 19th to make videos. I think I might have spoken, I think I've talked about this before. Yeah, I've got a bit of time to get some videos up, and I'm intending to take the PlayStation away with me, but whether that's going to be mod reviews or whether that's going to be more, because I just want to play the Platinum stuff. I'm so excited. I was talking to SILVERRUN this morning about it and saying that it's interesting how people seem to be viewing this as more like a game release than an expansion release. It just seems a lot bigger, you know. And yesterday they released a blog post with all of the equipment that's coming, all the vehicles, all the machinery, and all the expansion stuff. I mean, I'm trying to think. Can I? Where was it? Under blog. In case you haven't seen it, you might have done. All Platinum machines, the complete list. I mean, I've just a few. Volvo BM2654, Volvo BM LM841, BM Volvo DR631, Volvo BM SM462, Volvo EC250DL, EC380DL, they're the excavators I think, Volvo L120H, L180H, L200H high lift, Volvo F16, Volvo FH16, Volvo VNX300, Komatsu 911.5 X3M, Komatsu 951, Impex Hannibal, John Deere 843L, 848L, the Crotchenrauter K3000R, Manitou M50R4, the Fanzelt PM Track, the Fanzelt Felix. Then there's a list of equipment that just goes down and down and down with more Volvo equipment, Schwartz-Miller low loaders, Schwartz-Miller timber trailers and semis. Then under miscellaneous, all the sprays for marking, shipping containers, bulk hauls, shelters with solar panels, this is photovoltaic solar panels, tree sapling pallets. Then we got log cabin farmhouse, 5 variations, damaged bus, barrel factory, furniture factory, flooring factory, iron furnace, paper factory, pet accessories, art accessories, shingle factory, wood turner, and SILVERRUN market. On top of the map itself, SILVERRUN forest. It is, in essence, it's a new game, isn't it? It's madness, I tell you. So, yeah, it's going to be. I'll do as much as I possibly can. It's one of those things, and it was. You know, I'm not going to say to MrSealyp, we've got. We can't go away. Of course, we're not going to do that. It's the Lake District. If I can still make videos and open the door and I'm in the Lake District, happy days. So I'm going to do a few more trees, and then I will be back in a bit with the lorry and the wood chipper. I'm going to need a trailer. I might take the mighty Fendt Challenger. Well, it's an AGCO Challenger, isn't it? Whilst it is that particular one, the 1000 is made. It's the Fendt switchover, isn't it? So to speak. It kind of makes sense. Where's my cut line? Seems to be floating somewhat. Off there. A few more trees down. I've got the logging trailer on behind me. I'm not sure how to. I'm sure it's going to be fairly straightforward. It's got to be a case of just unfolding it, maybe. Open the cover. There'll be a pipe out for the auger, and then turn it on, I guess. Hey, we can give it a go. Went back. I know I've got loads of tractors because I've got that new one and it's faster than all the other ones. I thought, well, I could go back and just get one of the other ones, but... Oh, that's cool. But where's the fun in that? And I'm assuming this have to be attached and switched on. Where am I best off putting it? The pipe opens out that side, so I'm going to want it to be facing the other way. If I'm at a slight angle, I suppose... Oh, mind you, the logs will roll, won't they? I don't want the logs rolling. I mean, I could just put it up here on the hillside and bring the logs up to it. I guess that would make more sense, wouldn't it? If I had it up here on the hill... It probably would actually, wouldn't it? Right, if we put pipe out, we can draw that alongside it. Cover open. Yep, that's cool. Unfold. Turn the beacons off the time being. Unfold. Okay. We're getting somewhere. That's pretty cool. Why have I not used this before? So I'm not going to use the crane. Get that up out the way. I could do if I have any feeding issues, I suppose, but... Time being, just do that, and then turn it on. There we go, yeah, so turning it on is quite straightforward. All we've got to do now is bring that alongside. Under the pipe. Like that, I guess. Just mind the front of the lorry. And all will be good in the world. There we go. Right. About there, do we reckon? That might work. Now, what we'll do is turn the engine of the lorry off. Oh, yeah. That's interesting because with it raised up like that, the lorry, that can't be good for the fifth wheel. But the engine needs to be running. We can't go inside. Whoa. Can't go inside this, can we? Oh, maybe we can. Nope. We can, but it's still running off the engine off the front. Okay. Let's give it a whirl, shall we? I'll find one of the big logs that I We'll do one of the big ones first, and then we can go around gathering up all the odds and ends, the peripherals. Getting a bit of practice in before we go to SILVERRUN. Bit of forestry. Fingers crossed. Oh, get in. Down here. This might be a little bit tricky because we've got some satellite branches. I can grab that main one there. Look. Grab everything at the same time. Can I get that out? There we go. Grab that. That would be my advice. Anyone with SILVERRUN coming out, anyone who doesn't like logging, anyone who's like, oh, you know, great, but it's a load of logging, and it is, big bag handlers. That's the answer to all your prayers. Whether it's putting logs into a trailer, whether it's putting them into a wood chipper. Is that going to guide that all right? Guess we'll find out. Seems to be. Any errant bits we have left over, we can always go and grab. So can we move that branch out of the way? Is that going to be too heavy? No, get that out of the way. Actually, what I can do, if I gather up all these small bits, I mean, to be fair, we might not get any wood chips from them. The very small bits, generally speaking, they'll go for a wood chip and then just disappear. So let's take the end off that. Yeah, they generally just disappear. You can, like I said last time with the wood chipping on here, the logging on here, you can just chop these up. If you do the pieces small enough, they'll just disappear. But if you can get some wood chips from them, you might as well. Sling them all in a stack and I'll grab them in one ratchet strap grab. So that all pans out. Is that one? Some bigger ones over there. Yep. I don't know how we're going to be looking with regards to wood chips. We'll check on the trailer in just a moment. Still like we've got many in there. No! Don't get stuck. What are you doing? I'll back up in there. Try and cut it now. Can I get it to move? Is it caught up on something? Probably just needs a shove. Actually, I wonder. What normally happens is that little physics trick. We grab a bit off here. Top tip. He says, pick it up. Here we go. If I grab that end, like that. Make sure I don't drop it. I'm going to be able to get up on there. Normally, the small ones, you can give these a bit of a shove. Well, you used to be able to, is that just stuck on the belt maybe? There we go. Come on. You know you want to. Shove that way. Now that's intriguing. Maybe smaller chunks? I don't know. That's strange. Oh, we've got some movement. That's that notch at the top there. Is it registering there's another branch up there? There you go. That's all it was, just that notch on the top. Right, I'll see when we've got a full load, and that will go down to either carpentry or I'll take it across to the refinery here. And we'll still get compost and stuff. I won't get pig food, but because there's other things that give you pig food the wood chips don't. Where's the big logs? Did I cut this one in half? I can't remember. Oh, maybe not. It wasn't the best way to pick that up, but okay. I thought I'd cut that in half. I need to come back with the stump grinder. If I can do that. Maybe in the right place for that to work. Oop. Come on. Boom. Finesse. Finesse well logging. Our trailer is full, and what we can do now is just keep filling the hopper, and then when we come back we can just load in, but I think I'll take the first load off because this is, what time is it now? 20 past 1. What time did I start? It was about 9 o'clock. So that will now tell us what's in there. So I've got 52,000 litres in the trailer and then another 5,925 in the hopper. We just jump there, there we go, we can see the hopper there. So yeah, I could just keep filling that up, and then when I come back, unload into the trailer. But I think what I'll do, we'll get that out of the way. My SILVERRUN training session, well, at least the televised portion, has come to an end. I've got a load more to do. These aren't, like I say, these aren't the best trees. If you're going to be doing like forestry, which I'm thinking SILVERRUN's going to be a lot more like, it's pine trees, fir trees, the straight, straight up and down trees are a doddle. These are finicky, and as you can see, look at the, you've got branches and stuff all over the place now that we have to go around, gather up. I can use the big bag handler, get a whole stack of them, even if I have to chop them into smaller pieces to get them through that wood chipper, which I can do. I can spend some time doing that, but if that's not your cup of tea, there are mulching machines and various different things that can get rid of these on the floor. The bigger chunks we can stick through the wood chipper. But yeah, this isn't the best forest type for forestry, but it's still lumber and I'm still getting wood chips, so it just kind of makes more sense to do. What I'm going to do is turn the engine on the side. Actually, has that got lights? Only on the tractor. That's interesting. There's no lights on the... No, okay. Right then. I'm going to take this down to the carpentry, I think. It's getting dark. It's only 25 past 1. I don't think I've got this set up right, have I? Can I adjust that angle? Oh, that I can move. That I can't. Got a lot of wobble on this tractor, that's weird. I can do sides on there. But it does look like I can adjust that attachment there. So I think our rear axle is mostly off the floor. That's right. We'll get it taken down. We'll get it put in. What I'm going to do with that plot of land, I'm not sure. I might. Honestly, I haven't got a clue at the moment. Who was it messaged me earlier? I was talking to somebody. I want to say Rob. Was it Rob? Anyway, someone messaged me earlier and was asking me about this, and because I'd said on the video, last video or the video before, or whenever it was, that obviously I've got kind of this week really, and then we obviously we move forward, and I think it might have been, yeah. Then we move forward and we move out towards doing SILVERRUN. So it was asked. Might have been Tyler, Rob. A few people have messaged me today Anyway, someone messaged me to ask where I was going to go with this in the last few episodes, and in all honesty, I don't know. This isn't one of those Let's Plays where I was ever going to, because it was hard mode, and I've said this right from the outset, this was never going to be an own all the fields on the map. We've done loads of farming, we've done loads of contract work, we've done loads of harvesting, we've done not as much stuff as I hoped. We didn't do as much seeding. I really hoped the contracts I would have yielded more in the way of fertilising and cultivating, and we got some. I have run a few bits and bobs here and there, but like I say, we've still got time. We're not done yet. This is lifting the back of the... it's a big old tractor, this, the Challenger. This trailer's really lifting it off the back axle. That's not good. So I'm going to straighten that up a little bit and get in the... thread the needle through the bushes a little bit. Right, let's get that in. We've got a few different productions in, we've got a load of stuff running, we've got a load of animals, we've got all sorts of stuff. We've done way more than I thought we were going to do. I always say we've done way more. We've got way more. We own way more than I thought we would. I always envisaged that we would be doing more contract work than we would be on our own, but I really wasn't expecting to own as much stuff. We'll probably get some more plots and stuff. I'm just thinking, what day is this day? It's Wednesday. Oh, okay, yeah, we are running out of days, aren't we? So, I've got more logging to do, more wood chipping to do, and I'm going to crack on. This is probably a shorter episode, I'm trying to think. As it stands at the moment, it's, as the time of recording this, it is now 4:10 in the afternoon, and we haven't got any mods dropped yet. So I don't know if we're going to get any, if we're going to get any late or not. But this will probably, I'll get a chance to edit this and post this, get it up. And then there's always, what do I do at the end? Do I sell off my machinery? Do I sell off my equipment? Do I see how much money I've made? Or do I just walk off into the distance and leave the farm for someone else to take on? Oh, I forgot, because we've got all this up here, haven't we? The biogas plant, the refinery, cows, the pigs, bees up on there, fermenter. Yeah, we have actually done quite a lot. Actually, what I might do is lower that down. Turn the engine back on this. There we go. Get that a little bit in. Get that turned on again. And I shall continue. I hope you've enjoyed the episodes. If you have, please give us a like. If you don't subscribe yet, please do. If you want to leave a comment, feel free. And if you want to share this video, then please be my guest. Whatever you should choose to do. As always, thanks for watching.